Hello, everybody. It is an honor to be here today. I am Ronnie J. Lucas, aka Blackfire Lightning. It's I kind of changed than my normal background. I'm in a different position, actually a different location in my house. I am in my sister's room where it's a little bit cooler. The living room, however, since it's been so hot down here in Louisiana, it's the living room is just too hot to bearable. It's very hot. So I'm afraid I cannot do anything like that at all in the living room. So I'm probably gonna have to be streaming here in my sister's room where it's a little bit cooler and I could breathe a little bit better. So okay, so now today we are going to be discussing Xbox again. Still, we are going to be doing Xbox console discussions part two for the Xbox 360 games and the Xbox One designs and all that comes with it. Now, only one person knows about the Xbox is is my good friend Gannon 136 Patrick. He is the only one that is the yeah. So yeah, he is the best of all on the Xboxes. I only do Xbox 360. Now I love Xbox. Don't get me wrong. I love Xbox 360 a little bit better. Um, Now I don't mind the now Xbox One. Uh, mm, I don't know. I never had the Xbox One. I never had the newest gen Xbox. I don't know. So with that being said, I am going to be discussing more on the Xbox 360 games that we all know and love. So, um, I will be getting my friend here in. He's currently eating, and he'll be on Infused Plus. He's been dealing with some storms up in his way. Apparently, I'm probably going to get some rain over here, down here, probably in the next day or two. So, yeah. So, right now, I am currently going to be. Okay. All right. There we go. I got my friend now. I just told him that I'm live now, so everything he will be here momentarily. So now let's see here. Now, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to be doing this, and going to do a little bit of a show tell. Wait. Let's see here if I could do this outright. Let me see here if I could do this outright now. Okay. Okay. That's not the right way to do it. So I'll do this way back again. Okay. That's weird. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Okie dokie, I gotta get this here fixed up. Okay, there we go. And there we go. Okay. I'm definitely gonna have to get this here ready to go when I can. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Let's see. Do, 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 do. Hmm. Nope, that's not it. Hmm. Huh? Extra camera. Oh, what this is? Oh, poop. Never mind that. And then that will be. Oh, it says. Hmm. Okay. Uh huh. Uh huh. Window. Hmm.
Hey, hey, all right, I'm coming. All right, all right, bye.
Hmm. Okay. Oh. Okay. Now I'm getting somewhere. Ah. Okay. Let me see here. Okay. Now I'm getting somewhere. Trying to make things a little bit easier with everybody so that we can definitely work with something. Okay. So give me just a moment here. Let me do this here. Open tab. And what I do is that I do a split, do this, and I can do like so. And do this to over here. What? Uh, Alright. I'm going to do this way. Oh, isn't that nice? Here we go. Okay. Hey, there we go. That's more better. Now then, we can get something going here. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see here. This way. Do this. I can't see a thing. Can't see a thing. All right, hold on a minute, everybody. I want to try something. Separate views. Do this. Um. Okay. Whoa. Here we go. Now then. Now then. Oh, cool. Okay. Um. Okay, I'm trying to do things a little bit differently, everybody. Just bear with me. I'm still a little bit new to this. So give me a 1 minute. Oh boy. Okay. Never mind that. Okay. Well, it's close, but that's not what I wanted. Shoot. Um. Well, this is going to be awkward. How to do this right? Oh, hmm. You know what? I got an idea. Got an idea. I got an idea. I got an idea. You know what? Hang on a second. I want to see something on my end here, just for a moment. Wait a minute, everybody. I need to take a look, see what's going on here. Wait, I could figure out what it looks like on my end. Oh, yikes! Yeah. Okay. That was awkward. So awkward. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Just gonna have to wait till he gets here, until he gets in, and I'll go from there. All right. Also, if anybody wants to join in on the link, Ooh, oh, there it is. Hey, Gannon. Uh, want me to send the link to the comments, or you want because I did post it on your on Messenger. If you can't get on, I'll go ahead and post it on. I'll post it in. I'll go ahead and post it on here right quick. It won't take me long to do. Paste. There we go. All right, everybody. I posted on here. If anybody wants to join in, you may, and we can do a good discussion. We get this show on the road, everybody. So I'm going to get here. Yeah. All right, everybody. We are going to have we're going to have my friend in today. Um, he is going to be here. Come on, come on. Are you joining in or you still eating? I know I'm not the only. I know I am not the only one here because I'm watching myself on my phone as well. So, and I know there's two people here. I know it's me, but I know there's one other person. Is that you, Patricia? All right. Let's see here. Oh, all right, everybody. We're gonna have to get the show on the road. Uh, okay. There he is. All right, everybody. Let's let's bring a warm welcome to my good friend, Mister Gannon 136.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go clap.
Hey, buddy. So, everything doing pretty good on your end?
Definitely not our best day.
Ooh. Yeah, thunderstorm warnings and dealing with real life is a real bitch.
Yeah, especially on 4 hours of sleep.
I don't know. I know that. Try 3 hours.
Fun, fun, fun. You know what that means? That means this is going to be a shorter stream tonight.
What?
So
Why
we
you
can
say
both get
that?
some sleep.
well, well, we got a good bit on here, so but I do have I kind of figured out how to do on the how to do the three you and me and my share screen. I was able to figure it out. So so today, everybody, we are going to be in the Xbox 360 console games and the Xbox One. So now let's recap, okay? Um, we talked about the Xbox and the OG Xbox, and all the great games, the bangers that it pulled out throughout the times and aged like it's just aged well. It stand out like Halo, Halo 2, all the good ones, even the best ones is uh some of the Star Wars games, some of we got the Legend of Spyro game, we got the uh most a lot of good games on the Xbox. The uh Tomb Raiders, uh, Star Wars Battlefront, and Star Wars Battlefront 2. Those games there that back in 2005 eras are the true top notch games. Top notch. Best. So so now we got into the Xbox 360 console itself. We talked about the console. We talked about um how the how it is how it revolutionized, and it was the and still today the Xbox 360 is still the backbone of its prime. It's still the backbone of the Xbox brand. And same way with the PS2 is the backbone of Sony of the PlayStation, but in Xbox, the Xbox is the Xbox 360 is the backbone of the whole
It's
Xbox
arguably
franchise.
still considered the best generation of Xbox. Not even close.
Best generation. Oh
It had the
man, not
best.
even
It
close.
had the best Xbox Live titles. Call of Duty was literally on top of the world. The Halo games were the best they had ever been. Peak. Well, until Halo 4, but we're not going to talk about that. And then, of course, GTA 5, right at the end of the generation. GTA 5 dropped going into the Xbox One generation. So, I mean, you really couldn't ask for much better. Oh, and then on top of that, you get a bunch of just like RPGs all over that console and exclusive titles. Freaking Minecraft dropped on that console outside of PC. I mean, well, it also dropped on the PS3, but that's a different story for Sony. So we won't get
Yeah,
into that.
but
But yeah, Xbox Live was a game changer. It started on the OG Xbox, but the servers just got way better when they switched to the 360. I mean, I literally grew up playing on Xbox Live on the 360. That was it for me. First game I
yes,
ever played on
and
Xbox
also
Live was Battlefield Bad Company. It's the first multiplayer game I ever played on my console.
yes, and also don't
And my
forget
dad, my
Game
dad was
Pass.
so mad at me. My dad told me, he goes, "I don't want you plugging that Ethernet cord into that Xbox and going online." Guess what I did as soon as my parents weren't home? I plugged that cable right into the Xbox. Dude, I got grounded.
Ah,
But I get it.
wow.
I mean, at the time I was like 13 years old. I can understand why he didn't want me going on the internet and playing with randos.
Uh, well, now, um, but also don't forget, Game Pass also came out during the time of the Xbox 360.
No, it didn't. It actually showed up in the Xbox One generation.
Okay, the Xbox
Because I was an
One.
early, I would
Okay,
know. I'm an early adopter of Game Pass.
right. Okay. Well, I'm going to add. I am going now to add this, and I'm going to do a new tab, and we are going to be doing. Uh, all right. Let's see here. Let's see here. We are going to be doing Xbox 360 game list. Doing Xbox 360 game list, and we are doing through Wikipedia. So, and we are going to do M through Z, which is the same. Can everybody see everything all right? E- Everybody sees it all right? Hey, hey, Gannon, you see this okay?
No, it's a tiny box on my screen. Let me see. Can I blow it up? Yeah, I got it.
You got it?
We're
Oh,
well. I don't know. Are we? Oh, it's only letting me zoom in. That's a pain. All right, I've got it now.
all right, good, 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 good. Because I have to do this way because the fact that let's see here if I do this on through now if I do this on my phone, uh I can see very good and clear on my phone, and oh yeah, oh yeah, that looks good on my end. So so let's see here. I think we are in. Let's see here. Mm, let's see here. Where are we at now? Let's see here. Where did we last? Are we in S's or T's?
We were in the S's.
Okay. Let's see here. Skylanders. Let's see here. The Sonic Adventure 2 is okay. From all the classics platform, all the classics and stuff. Um, let's see here. Let's see here. Space Invaders Extreme. Okay, Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 3. Action, open world. I think, okay, Spider-Man 3, is that the Tobey Maguire game for the Xbox 360?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Is that one okay, I want to ask this question here. Does this game on the Xbox 360 Spider-Man 3 is it different than the Spider-Man 3 for the PS2?
I'm not sure.
I just want to confirm that.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Then we had the Spider-Man Friend or Foe, Shadow Dreams, Web of Shadows, the Spiderwick Chronicles, SpongeBob, Star Ocean, all the Star Treks, and we got the Star Wars, the Clone Wars with Public Heroes. The
Mm-hmm.
Force Unleashed and Force Unleashed 2, which I have that one on the 360. I have it on the DS on the Star Wars Force Unleashed 2, and I have it on the PS2 and the on the first one, and I have the Switch one, which is the same thing as the Wii version because of the dual mode.
Ugh.
So yeah, I got that. Uh, so it's good. Uh, Star Wars Force Unleashed 2, on the other hand,
Mhm.
it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny in a way, but I wish it lived up to the hype that it was. But it has its flaws. Would you agree?
Of which one?
Star Wars Force Unleashed 2.
Never played it, so I have no comment.
Okay. Okay, what about the first Star Wars Force Unleashed?
Started it, never finished it. Still need to play that one too.
Okay. Um so let's see here. The now okay, and you had the Xbox version, right?
PC actually.
PC. Okay. It's pretty much the same version though.
Yeah, I got it through
Now,
Humble Bundle was doing a sale at the time.
oh, okay. Now I'm going to tell you this here
So I
though.
actually got a Star Wars bundle of
Uh,
games for charity. I actually got um, what was it? I got KOTOR as part of that bundle.
gotcha. Now I'll have to tell you this here. Now the two versions of that game of the Star Wars Force Unleashed PS2 we Switch version is way different than the PS3 Windows and Xbox 360 version. Um, because one of them the maps are a little bit. Let's see, one version is the maps is a little bit shorter, but you could go through the uh you go through the uh Jedi Temple 3 times
Mm-hmm. Correct.
in that version, but on this the high def the full version of it, uh that one there, the maps are a little bit longer. There are they so detailed, so wide expanding on them, and you have to have a DLC separate disc, and that's part of the Ultimate Sith Edition of the
Correct.
Star Wars Force Unleashed. You get the base game and the 3 map extra DLC, which you can where you can play as uh going to be the Sith Stalker
Mm-hmm.
on Tatooine and Hoth missions. Plus, you can play as Star Killer Galen Merrick on the uh Coruscant and for the Jedi Temple map,
Mm-hmm.
and that is it right there.
Yeah.
And also one blade, and once you get all the different Jedi the kyber crystals, you can make your own dark saber. Didn't know that, did you?
Nope.
Well, and you can actually, you can
Yep.
definitely do that, and um and also there is also one other level though. There's another thing now in one version, uh, but also there is a total differences. You got let's see here. You got one where it is oh let's see here how to do this. One version, Kashyyyk is nighttime at the beginning, then daytime when you're. Uh, See, when Darth Vader went to Kashyyyk to face off with his rogue Jedi, it was nighttime. Okay,
Correct.
but then when you go to Galen Marek, aka Star Killer, go to Kashyyyk to see Princess Leia, it's daytime.
Yeah.
So there's that. But
Different planets or
however,
different sides of the same planet. That sort of stuff happens too.
yeah, but here is a total 180 flip. And here's the flip. On the PS3, Xbox 360, and Windows, Darth Vader to Kashyyyk is daytime, while Galen Merrick on that version, he went to Kashyyyk at night.
Mm-hmm.
Totally 180
I
flip.
I wonder why they did that. That's really weird. Unless there's like a different day-night cycle or something. I don't know. That's really odd.
No, no, it's
Did you
not
ever
a
look up
day
why they
night.
did that? Only thing I could think about that is one of the games had an issue graphically, so they probably put it in nighttime so the developers could hide the spots where the game was screwed up. Because I know a lot of developers will do that crap. They'll try to hide things in a nighttime setting so the player doesn't realize it doesn't look perfect.
I don't know, but there is actually one game that actually is really different. That between day and night time mission, same
Okay.
mission, same console, same everything, and that is uh let's see here which one that is. Oh yeah, and that is Star Wars Rogue Leader Rogue Squadron 2, and you have to steal a Lambda shuttle.
Mm-hmm.
And now, if you play it during the day, you are in a Y wing, okay, a bomber Y wing, okay. But there is one. But here's the thing: you got one. But if you at night, if you're playing at night, and I'm telling you, same, uh, and it's only for GameCube. Same mission, trying to steal the Lambda shuttle.
The Lambda. Hello? You still there, buddy? Hello? Uh-oh. I think we've lost Ronnie J, guys. Oh, no. All right, well, until he gets back, we're going to just kind of keep this going, guys. He has an internet issue of some kind, so we're going to hold down the fort for now. Hopefully everybody's doing well. We're talking about Force Unleashed and Force Unleashed 2 currently. So give him just a minute here, and he should be back, and we'll continue that discussion. But I hope everybody's having a good Wednesday night or Thursday morning if you're watching overseas. That's pretty early for our friends over in Europe and Asia. So hope y'all are having a good morning. And also, feel free, if you haven't already, you can join us on Discord as well. I've got my Discord, the Galactic
I
Gaming
was the
Family,
connection
and
issue.
there he goes. All right, he's back, guys. All right.
Yeah, that's a,
Where were Where were we,
That's a
sir?
connection. Okay. Was talking about the Star Wars Force Unleashed one, and then we also talked about uh shoot, for what is it? Oh yeah, the Rogue Leader one there. But let me go ahead and pull that back up right quick. Let me go ahead and get this pulled back up right now, so I can go ahead and get this here
Mm.
done up.
Ooh, the Dingus Den is live. Wow,
Yeah.
that Dingus.
Okay, here we go. There we go. All right.
It's a
There we
Dingus.
go.
Woogie, 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 woogie.
Okay. Then let's see here. We're at Streets of Rage games. Surfs Up. Let's see here.
Surf's up, brah.
We're okay. What is it?
I said the surf's
Oh,
up,
yeah.
brah.
Oh, yeah. And also the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles beat 'em up. We got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles classics, Danger of the Ooze, and Mutants in Manhattan, Out of the Shadows, Training Lair is for the Connect, and Turtles in Time We Shelled.
I'll show you, reshelled.
And then we got Tekken Tag Tournament 2, Tempest.
Ooh, the good Tekkens.
Uh-huh. And of course,
Not yo mama's
the
Tekken. No, sir.
and here is a stealth one's called Tenchu Z, and here's an RPG. It's called Tengai Maikyu Zero Hakura Naru Japan. That is a RPG done by back in over at in Japan. And then we got a third person shooter game. It's called Terminator Salvation. This game, however, takes place before the movie. Then we have the Tetris games. We got the test drives. We got the uh, Tetris, the Grandmaster Ace, Tetris Evolution, Tetris Splash. We got Texas Cheatham, Texas Hold'em, Thief, Thor, God of Thunder. And we also got this one here is a RTS Sim party game, Frontier Development, and made by Lucas Arts. It was done by Lucas
The
Arts.
Lucas? Mr. Lucas?
Lucas Arts, George Lucas from Lucas Games. Lucas Arts
Well, you
made this
know,
game.
Jar Jar's the key to all of this.
Thrillville, off the rails.
Even in that game, Jar Jar's the key to all of this.
Ha. Then we got the Ticket to Ride, made by the Microsoft Game Studios, and a whole bunch of Tiger Woods, Time Leap, Time Pilot, Time Shift, TMNT, Titanfall, TNA Impact, and TNT Racers, and War, by Tom Clancy from Ubisoft.
I played that one. That one was fun.
The top,
It
and
was really
also
weird
don't
though.
forget,
It had a microphone component where you had to like talk to command your troops.
right. And this one
It was
here next,
interesting.
we got the oh yes. Now this one here is it's got three tactical shooters, and it's called, and it was also made by Ubisoft, and they're all made by the Red Storm Entertainment Studios.
Um, I
Uh,
actually used to have we had a family friend of ours. He actually used to work for Red Storm way back in the day.
hmm. And this is
He
Tom
uh
Clancy's.
he
Yeah.
actually used to burn us copies of early like early release builds Not early release builds. What
Uh-huh.
would you call that? Um,
Um,
like I guess you could say like a promo copy essentially.
right, right. Well, this one here is the Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 1 and 2 and Future Soldier. And then we got Hawks 2, Rainbow Six Vegas, Vegas 2, Splinter,
Best tactical games. I would argue not as good as Siege, but for its time, it did the job.
and we got Splinter Cell Blacklist, Conviction, Double Agent.
Oh yeah,
Got Tomb Raider Anniversary, Legend, Underworld, and then that's all of them. And they are made by Crystal Dynamics and
hmm
Square. And Tomb Raider was done by uh, all four of them was done by Crystal Dynamics.
Crystal
But
Dynamics. Yep.
yeah, but also one other thing, they also was produced by Square Enix. So that was the very first Tomb Raider. The other three Tomb Raiders, Anniversary, Legend, and Underworld, was by Eidos Interactive.
Correct. I used to play the original Eidos Interactive Tomb Raiders when I was a kid.
Yes. And we
A lot
got
of
the
fun.
Tony
A lot
Hawks.
of
We got the
fun.
Tony. Then we got the Tony Hawks. We got the Rise, Shred, American Wasteland, Pro Skater 5, Pro Skater
Not
HD,
the best Tony Hawks.
Project
Yeah.
Project 8, and Proving Ground.
Proving
Now,
Ground. Yep. Yep.
now here, now we got some here that's a little bit. We got some here's a little bit. We got some changes here. We got two. Let's see here. We got let's see one, two, three, four. Four Tony Hawk games was done by Robomoto,
Yeah.
and they all was done by Robomoto and published by with Activision, and all
Correct.
of
They were
them
all
was
done
done
by
by
Activision back
all,
then.
but one of them was done by Activision Spike JP back in Japan, Spike Japan, and and that's Project 8.
Mm-hmm.
And three of them was done by Neversoft. That was American Wasteland, Project 8, and Proving Ground.
Yep. 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 I'm hearing nothing but truth.
So then we got Two Human. It's an action RPG done by Microsoft Game Studios,
Mm-hmm.
and also Silicon Knights. Then we got the Top Gun Hardlock, and it's a sports combat flight simulator, and it's done by Headstrong Games and 505 Games. Top Hand Radio Tour. It was just a D3 publisher. And we got Top Spin 234 was done by Sports. It was all sports. And it's an two was the indie built, three was Pam Development, and four was 2K uh says says Setch Setch I think Czech, and they're all
Mm.
done by 2K Sports. Torchlight is different.
Yeah.
Torchlight was it's a role playing game, Runic Games, and Microsoft Studios. Tornado Outbreak. Ooh, this is something I never knew of. It's an action game, Loose Cannon Studios, and also by Konami. But Tornado Outbreak, what is that one?
Not sure.
Oh, okay. There's here's something. Here's something. That is tornado outbreak. Okay. Okay. I can see that. I see that. Then we got Totem Ball. Let's see if we got Le Tour de France games. Toy Soldiers. Oh yes. I know what Toy Soldiers are.
Hmm.
Oh, that now this is done by the World War One model diorama. Okay, this is the Xbox Live arcade cover. That's an arcade cover, and okay, okay, that's what that is. All right. Then we got Cold War Toy Soldiers, Toy Story 3, the video game, Toy Story Mania, and we got the Transformers, Dark of the Moon, Devastation, Fall of Cybertron, Revenge of the Fallen, Rise of the Darkspark, and the game and War for Cybertron. Those are really good games. I'm not gonna lie. Um, let's start. Now, all the Transformers here is really good. Um, so let's start from the very first one here. The Dark of the Moon takes place before the movie. This is between this is Dark of the Moon is actually takes place between um the second movie, third movie, and it's just kind of how Shockwave was set free. So that's that one, and it's done by Action. It's an action adventure, and it was done by High Moon Studios and Activision. All Transformer games was done by Activision.
Hmm.
But
And that's been a whole bucket of
uh
worms.
hmm, but Devastation was done by Platinum Games. But Devastation was done by let me see here.
Platinum, best known for Bayonetta.
hmm But also Devastation is G1 based.
Mhm.
It's all G1. G1 is definitely the best in my opinion. Now Revenge of the Fallen, the second game. Um, there is a bit of a twist in that one here because there's two versions of that game actually. The the PS2 version of the game, the PlayStation version is it's different. It's it's just a base story more or less. It's just a base story. It's different. It's it's nothing like the movie. And Bumblebee has a voice in that one.
Bumblebee had a voice. What are they smoking?
And that's the PlayStation 2. That's Sony. That's their version.
Bumble don't.
But in the Xbox 360 version, it's true to the letter.
That's why we can have no sense.
They
Bumblebee having a voice. I'm just kidding.
Bumblebee well, Bumblebee does not have a voice in the in in all of them, as you know, and it was true to point. and that's the Xbox 360 version. So yeah. Um. So let's see here. Um. Let me see here. Let me think. Let me think. Um. Let me think here. I think it was. Well, in the Xbox 360 version of the game, there is a bit of a good one here. Uh, the the one that I see in that one there is that you could choose which side you want. You could be either Autobot or Decepticon in the Revenge of the Fallen. And in the final battle, you could either be like the game, like the movie. You could be like the movie. You could be the Autobot and you have Optimus Prime in the very in the, to go up against Megatronus, aka
Megatron.
no, Megatronus, aka the Fallen, or you can play as Megatron in there and go up against the Fallen. So there's that. Now Transformers the game, I have not even beat it yet. I do need to beat that one.
Indeed.
But but actually though, they all pretty much coexist with the movie tie-in games. The Xbox 360 is more consistent to the movie tie-in games. The PS2 variant, they just throw in a whole bunch of shit in it, and that don't make no fucking sense.
Nothing makes sense to Megatronus.
So it's pretty much nothing on that. So, but now for the rise of the War for Cybertron, rise of the fall of Cybertron, and rise of the Dark Spark. Now, rise of the Dark Spark is kind of like a movie tie-in in a way, or not, but it's different. It's a combination between Cybertron and G1
Mm-hmm.
and the Age of Extinction movie.
Mm.
So that one there is a bit different. But the War for Cybertron and the Fall of Cybertron, those are peak. Those are peak. And but the Fall of Cybertron and the War for Cybertron was done by High Moon Studios, along with Dark of the
The
Moon.
High Moon Studios?
High Moon Studios.
I'll show you a high moon.
Funny. Now, Revenge of the Fallen and now Revenge of the Fallen was done by Luxo Flux and
Luxo Huggin' Bear.
uh, Rise of the Dark Spark was done by with Edge of Reality, and the very first game, the Transformers the game, was Traveler's Tales.
Mm.
Yes. So out of all of them, I want to ask you this here: have you ever played any Transformers games?
Never have.
I would suggest do War for Cybertron first.
Hmm.
I would I would recommend War for Cybertron first. It's better, and I promise you, it is really, really good, and you will love how it goes. Um, so now, if you do War for Cybertron, you gotta get the Fall of Cybertron, and
Hmm.
if you and it, is it if you do them if you do them Fall of Cybertron, you can go from there to Transformers the game, Transformers Revenge of the Fallen,
Hmm.
and then you can do Transformers Dark of the Moon, and then you can watch all of Dark of the Moon, and then you can do you can watch Age of Extinction, and then you can play uh Rise of the Dark Spark. Oh,
Interesting.
and but here's a little thing: in Fall of Cybertron, you could play your favorite. Uh, you could play your favorite. Uh, a favorite Transformer.
Bumblebee.
Well, he's in the beginning.
Bumblebee.
You want to know who?
Um. Doptimus Prime.
No. You can play as Grimlock.
No one cares about Grimlock.
Oh, come on. You can play as Grimlock in Fall of Cybertron, but also you can play as Grimlock in Dark of the no, not Dark. I mean Age of Extinction.
Ah,
Well, actually, Rise of the Darkspark. Actually, you can play at Rise of the Darkspark. You can play as Grimlock,
nice. Well, that happened.
and he does not talk. He does not talk in Rise of the Darkspark,
Mm.
because that is during the time of Age of Extinction, because you had to go up against Lockdown. Trust me, I beat it and owned the game. So then let's see here. We got Trials. Oh yeah, Tron. We got Tron Classics, and it was Bali Midway Digital Eclipse by and also done by Disney Interactive Studios. Tron Evolution, Action Adventure, Propaganda Games, Disney Interactive Studios. Tropico 3, Truck Racer, Truth or Lies, and we got some Japanese games here. Turbo Super Stunt Squad. We got oh, Turok, Twister Mania,
Drag the dinosaur
Two
hunter.
World, Two Worlds, one and two. We got some sports, like UEFA championships, champions, and also we got the UFC 2009 Undisputed, UFC Personal Trainer, UFC Undisputed 3, Undisputed 2010, the Undisputed 2009, the 2009 Undisputed, Undisputed 3, and the Undisputed 2010 was done by Ukes and THQ. But the personal trainer was just done by Heavy Iron Studios. We got Ugly Americans, Apocalypse Get it, which is it's a comedy. And
Apocalyptic
then we got the
spaghetti.
ultimate, yeah, Apocalypse Again. It's an action adventure made by Backbone Studios. 345 games, Comedy Central.
Oh,
In other
come on.
words, yeah. We got the Ultimate Marvel versus Capcom 3. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Midway Games, Digital Eclipse, Midway Games. Ultra Street Fighter 4, Unbound Saga. We got Undertow,
Sega!
Undergarden. Saga, not Sega.
Sega!
Whatever.
Indeed.
Uno Rush. We got Uno Rush. Up, that is a DreamWorks game. That is an action adventure, Heavy Iron Studios, done by THQ. That is a DreamWorks or no Disney Pixar. Up is Pixar. We got Valiant Hearts, The Great War, Vampire Rain. Let's see here which one that sticks out here. Virtual Fighter, Virtual Fighter 2, Virtual Fighter 5 Final Showdown, and Fighter 5 Online. Virtual Striker, Tennis 3, Tennis 4. Viva Pinata, Party Animals, Trouble in Paradise. The voice I want you. No. Voltron, Defender of the Universe. It's a shooter game by Behavior Interactive THQ. Voodoo Dice, The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead, Michael, a Telltale miniseries. Walking Dead Season 2, Survival Instinct. And another Disney Pixar, made by Heavy Iron Studios, is a platformer and is a THQ. Right.
Wally, indeed.
Yes.
He's a wild robot.
And hmm and this
Little
the next
wild.
one is a now this one here they made 4 games of, and we do remember seeing it it's a claymation type movie, and they done it, and it's the same one they done Chicken Run
Hardman.
and
Hardman.
Shaun the Sheep.
Hardman.
No.
Yes, that's the name of the studio.
Mm.
The animation studio that makes those.
Well, this was more like like claymation.
Yeah, that's the name of the studio that made Chicken Run and what was it again?
I
What
don't
was the
know
one
about
you just
that.
said?
Uh,
And then what is it? Flushed Away.
I
No, Flushed Away was DreamWorks.
oh yeah,
No, I think it was
yes,
still.
that's
I
DreamWorks.
think Aardman might have partnered with them for that one. But anyways, yeah.
Well,
And then
this is done by
Wallace and Gromit, the OG.
yes, this one is done by Telltale Games and Microsoft Game Studios. Wallace and Gromit Grand Adventures Episode 1 all the way through 4. It's Fright of the Bumblebees, The Last Resort, Muzzled, The Boogeyman,
Boogeyman.
and it was done by and it was family and educational.
Ooh.
Wanted, Weapons of Fate, Warface, Warhammer 40,000 Kill Team, Space Marine, Warhammer Battle March, Warlords, The War of the Worlds, War, 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 World. I don't know. Warp.
What he said.
Let's see here. Let's see here. We got Warriors, Legends of Troy. Oh, Warriors, Legends of Troy. Hmm. Way of the Dog. Okay, Way of the Samurai 3. Wet. Hmm.
It's what?
And your favorite pastime trivia game show.
Oh
Done
no.
by Pipeworks Software and THQ. On CBS.
What's the
You
game that's
know,
on CBS? I'm blanking right now. All I can keep
and
thinking of is
it was
Let's Make a Deal.
nope. But here's one for you.
Price is Right.
He was no close,
What
but
else is on
that was during
CBS?
that was morning. That was morning. This is pastime and PM.
What's on CBS at night? All I can keep thinking of is like Big Brother.
Nope.
What the heck is on at night? I never watched a lot of CBS at night, so I don't remember. Huh.
Pat Sajak and Vanna White.
Dude, that's NBC, not CBS. No wonder you got me messed up.
I said CBS.
No, it's NBC, bud.
No. Actually, no. It's I got. Actually, no. It was no. It was on CBS actually.
When was it ever on
Channel 8.
CBS? I don't ever remember seeing
Wheel
Wheel of Fortune on.
of
I don't ever remember seeing Wheel
Fortune.
of Fortune on CBS.
Well, for me down here for Channel 8 News Monroe, it's Wheel of Fortune. It's on CBS. It's on CBS. Uh, that's what I got. Yours is probably different.
It could be just syndicated out differently, yeah. Not
Yeah.
sure how that works.
And then we got here's one here, and this was done by Regis Philbin, and then you got shoot for who took over Regis Philbin.
Oh, Meredith Vieira for a while. I'm not sure who's doing it now.
It's
I know who you're talking about,
Jimmy.
though.
It's Jimmy Fallon, I think.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yep.
No, I don't know who's in charge of that now.
Hang on a sec. Hey, Jennifer.
I don't even know. Is this show still on? Is
This
this
Jimmy is
even
the
still?
host of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire now. Jimmy.
I think it's Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
Did he recently
Okay.
start that? I've never seen that.
Yeah, Jimmy Fallon. He done that about a few years. He started doing that about a few years
I have
ago.
not even seen that. I only used to watch old
I think
reruns of Meredith and Regis. That's all I ever watched.
Well, that was way back then, though. And I think Regis died.
Yeah, he died.
I think.
He
Yeah,
passed
he
away.
did die. Yeah, God bless him. And then also, everybody, we also have Wing Commander area arena. Actually, we got the Winning Post World. We got the Winter Sports, Wipeout, The Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings, Wolf of the Battlefield Commando 3, the Wolfenstein original and 3D, the New Order, Word Puzzle. I don't know about all this now. We got the World Championship Pokers. We got the Series Poker stuff. Pokers. World Snooker Championship 2007.
Mm.
That's a Sega Europe. That's in Sega Europe. I don't know what that is. Let me see here. What's this? World Snooker. Oh, okay. That's Europe. Never mind. Yeah. Worms. Worms 2 Armageddon. Worms Revolution. Worms Ultimate Mayhem. Now, Worms was all done by it's a strategy and simulation was done by Team 17, and then uh uh two of them was Microsoft Game Studios. One was just Microsoft Studios, and the third one, Revolution, was done by Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment. Then we got the soccer FIA World Rally Championship. Oh, no. That is racing, so that's like a NASCAR like
No, it's rally car.
rally rally car. Okay. Then we got Racketeer. That's a Connect game. Wreck Revenge Revisited. Uh, Wrestle Kingdom. And we got the wrestling. We got the WWE 12, 13, 2K14, 2K15, 2K16, 2K17. And we got the WWE All Stars, WWE Legends of WrestleMania. I got that one. We got the SmackDown versus Raw 2007. I got that on the PS2, but I never had it on the Xbox 360. I don't know if it's the same. I don't know if it's same or different. We got 2008, 2009, 2010, and 2011. And all but one was done by Ukes, but All Stars was done by THQ San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
And all but one, two, three, four. All but four was done by THQ, but the 2Ks was done by 2K Sports. At the 14, 15, 16, 17 was
Oh,
done by 2K Sports.
sounds
Then we
about
got
right.
X Blades, X. We got X Blades, Enemy Unknown. X Blades, XCOM, your enemies unknown. We got XCOM, enemies within. Xevious, the X Factor, and of course we got more Marvel. It's the X Men. We got X Men. We got X Men Destiny, X Men the official game, and X Men Origins Wolverine. We got X Men that's classics. The Destiny is a beat 'em up action RPG. The official game is a beat 'em up action,
Mm-hmm.
and Origins Wolverine is an action adventure. And they're all done by different type of entertainments. The X Men classics is Konami, Backbone Entertainment. Destiny is Silicon Knights. The official game was Z Axis, and Origins Wolverine was Raven Software. and three of them was Activision, was Destiny, the official game, and Origins Wolverine. But the classics X Men was
Mm.
Konami. Let's see here. We got Yars, Yiba Ninja Gaiden Z by Tecmo Koei. Team Ninja Spark Unlimited concept. And we got Yo Ho Kablamo.
It sounds like a pirate explosive game. Yo
It does
ho!
sound like Kablamo.
Kablamo!
Uh,
That's what they say when they fire off the cannon. Yo ho, kablamo!
uh, take a look at the screen. Take a look at your screen.
Is it a pirate?
I'm blowing it up for you so you can see.
Do they say yo ho, kablamo?
Look at your phone.
Yep,
Look at your
that is a
phone, and
pirate.
you're
That's a pirate.
pirate. That's a monkey.
It's a monkey pirate. It's Monkey D. Luffy.
Oh God! Not One Piece.
It's One Piece, the monkey game.
No. But
You're welcome.
but honestly though, I have to say, uh, God bless our good piratey friend. May
Frank.
he rest in peace, Frank. Yes,
Especially after that news I
he
saw
loves he loves
yesterday, which they're in talks with Johnny Depp to maybe come back right
maybe.
now. And I saw that, I said, "Oh my lord, Frank would be losing his mind right now."
Oh yeah. And
I
then we
said that
got
literally. I
you
said
start.
Frank would literally be losing his mind if he saw that news that they were talking to Johnny Depp.
Oh yeah. Then we got Young Justice Legacy was done by we all know that one is Warner
Mm.
Brothers Interactive Entertainment. Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's Decade Duels, 5D's Decade Duels Plus, Yu-Gi-Oh! Millennium Duels, Zagapane Not, Zagapane XOR, Zit, Zen Pinball 2, Super League Football, Xeno Clash 2, Zoids Assault, Zoids Infinity X Neo. Got the Zombie Apocalypse, Zombie Apocalypse Never Die Alone, Zombie Diver HD, Zombie Wranglers, Zone of the Enders HD Collection, Zoo Tycoon, and a whole bunch of Zumas and Zumbas.
Are you ready
And that's
to
it.
get your Zumba on?
Uh-huh. But we got some cancel games here that's never official. It's canceled games that is incomplete, and these here are canceled. We got
My
the Windy
favorite.
Woo Homecoming. We got the Windy Woo Homecoming Warrior Kick In Challenge, Mortal Kombat X, and the Smurfs Dance Party.
Windy Woo. Oh my goodness. That's a throwback.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be a role playing game. It's done by Disney Interactive Studios.
Mm-hmm.
Windy Woo Homecoming Warrior Kick. Yeah, this one.
Yep, with what's her face? I forget her name.
Yeah.
What was that
Yeah,
chick's name?
and
Brenda Song. Who did you know who Brenda Song is married to?
nope.
She's married to Macaulay Culkin from Home Alone. The kid from
You
Home Alone?
have got Home
No.
Alone 1 and 2.
Yeah, the original. So technically, she's Brenda Culkin. That's her actual married name, probably then. But I found that out. I was like, oh my god, 2 kid actors that I actually remembered. I was like, that's pretty cool.
Oh, well, ain't that nice.
She was mostly known for Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. That was her big claim to fame.
Oh. Well, now everybody, we gone through all of the Xbox 360 games.
All right.
That and all that, um, but now, with all that said and done, Gannon, I'm gonna ask you this here, throughout the with the Xbox 360 and all that and everything, what is now besides the different games and stuff like that, but which one out of all of the games that I know Tekken, I know the Halo, and I know there's
Halo
some Star
3
Wars games that is
specifically.
really good.
Halo 3 specifically. Halo 3, GOAT. Best game on the Xbox 360. Not even close. Not even close.
Okay, now we
That
know
game came
that
out
is
in
the best franchise,
2007. The Halo came out in 2007, and they still can't make a Halo as good as Halo 3.
but I want to ask. Okay, so we got that. Now I want to ask you this here.
Okay.
I want to ask you and also to the audience, um, which out of all the Xbox 360 games that you have and played throughout all of the years,
All of the years.
which, which Xbox 360 game is your favorite ride or die best game that you could play over and over and over again, and it's still fun to you? Now we all know that Ganon is
From
Halo
that
3.
era, I think it's probably going to be Battlefield 4, just for the multiplayer.
Okay.
Because when Battlefield 4 came
Two
out, they just
favorites.
kept dropping. They kept dropping map DLC after map DLC after map DLC. So every time I go back and play Battlefield 4, there's always been a community of guys that have still played that game over the last 12 years, and the maps are always rotating. They had a server browser. You had 64 player servers. I mean, what's not to love? I forget
Okay.
how many maps they
Now
dropped,
I
but
want to ask.
there was so many maps. That game just never got stale for me. I could go back to the same maps, and it would just feel fresh every time.
Now, okay. So your favorite single player is Halo 3, but your best multiplayer is Battlefield 4.
Battlefield 4 from EA. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now, now me personally, now my favorite Xbox 360 game of all time would have to be either I have to agree with you on this one. It is Halo 3. It's best, great story, plot, everything. It is the way it is. Oh, hang on a second. Skull and black right there. Yeah. Skull. No, never mind. Okay, Skull Green. Skull Green. There you go. Skull Green. Yeah. There you go. Helping Jennifer out with her game
What
with
he
Gems of
says.
War. Don't ask. Uh, Now I do know this here. Now I do see that. Let's see here. I do know that. Hmm, sorry. Um, for me, Halo 3 is always going to be a good one. And of course, there is another one that I liked on the Xbox 360.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the best one I liked would have to be um the the Sonics with the of the classics, and of course, well, the Sonic of the Sega Genesis Ultimate Collection.
Yeah.
by by far the one of the best ones I loved. And of course, though, there is one other one that I liked, and that is the very first Sonic Generations on that game on
On the
there,
360.
and
Yeah.
it is on the 360 is by far a good one too, because that was the anniversary birthday one
Mm-hmm.
they done, and
30th, right?
now I
No, 30th,
but also
20th. Sorry, 20th.
20th, yes, but also the you got the Dreamcast one that has Sonic Adventures, Crazy Taxi, and all them. But now, if I had to pick the best, if I had to pick something else, I would have to say, I would probably say, uh, by far, Transformers,
Mm-hmm.
the War for Cybertron, the Fall for Cybertron. Those there are definitely the best ones for me that are later on, because those are kind of like very popular in my opinion on that.
Mm-hmm.
And of course though, I do love now Sonic Unleashed is a different story. It's kind of different. It's based on about something darker like Gaia, something like dark Gaia, something they took out of the comics. Was done by Archie Comics and different ones. So that's that one there. But the worst game I ever have to say, it has to be Sonic '06. I'm sorry.
It's the consensus. Seems to be everybody doesn't like that game.
And honestly, the worst game out there are I know there has been a few worse games out there. One, Halo 4, and then we got Sonic '06.
Mm-hmm.
So we all can agree that. We all can agree with that. So so the now but I want to ask you this: which Xbox 360 design you like the best?
I'd have to look at the models. Let me see here. Look at the variants you're talking about.
The Xbox 360 variants, all the models, from base model from the first gen all the way up to the last.
Let's see here. The fat, the slim, or the E. I like the original fat, even if it had issues. The slim was alright. I got the pro, which was, I think if I remember correctly, it was a variation off of the original base. No, it was the black one. I think that one's my favorite, the black one. We did get a
Mm-hmm.
slim. We did eventually get a slim. The slim's a good one. I like the slim.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that the Black Pro was it the Black Pro or White Pro? I forget which one it was. I think it was the White Pro. The White Pro model was pretty. It was a slight variation
Uh-huh.
of the original Fat Boy, but it had the two USBs in the front. That's what the Pro model had.
Uh-huh. Okay. Now what about? Oh, now okay. What about the okay? What about pattern designs? What about the pattern designs? Like the Halo pattern design, and then
Are
you
you
got
talking about
the
the
Star Wars,
reshells?
the yes, the reshells. What do you think? Okay, what about the reshells?
Mm, I'm looking at some of these ones here. The original Gears of War one was pretty cool. I like the R2D2 one they released with. I think it was. What was it? Was that the one that they released with Kinect for Star Wars Kinect? I forget. Hmm. So if I had to go with if I had to get one, it would probably be that R2D2 C3PO one because it's the R2D2 console, but you got the gold C3PO controller.
Hmm. Okay.
And then they also had faceplates. People forget the Xbox 360 had swappable faceplates on the front. So let me see what we had for
Ah.
faceplates. The original ones that came out, they had a standard white one if you wanted it. They kind of had like a skateboardy wood colored one. They had a white and orange flame. They had a blue design. They had all sorts of faceplates you could swap on and off. And then they
Uh-huh.
had special faceplates. I think if you went to certain events or certain like midnight releases, sometimes you could get a faceplate for doing
Hmm.
those. Or if you went to a specific convention, they had rare ones. And on a lot of
Hmm.
people in the third party market, now that the 360 is not a big deal anymore, they actually went back and made custom faceplates just for like the people who want them. They like can 3D print them now if they want.
I see.
Or they've designed a way to build them. And then like I just found a bunch here for like Tom Clancy and Blue Dragon. Here, I'll send you these. Somebody said they found them in a closet. What the heck? I would gladly buy something like this. What are these people thinking,
Hmm.
man?
Hmm. Now, now, as now when he does that, now I believe we are pretty much into this here
All right,
really
it just
deep.
sent.
Okay. Let's see here. Oh yes, yes. I see. One about Ghost Recon, yeah, Rainbow Six, Vegas 2, the Ghost Recon 1 and 2, and the Blue Dragon.
Yeah, it was one of the few JRPGs on the Xbox 360 actually, and was helped and created by Mr. Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball. So if you ever looked and played Blue
Ah.
Dragon, or I didn't even know this existed, they actually have a short anime about Blue Dragon you can actually watch. And it was I
Oh.
found out about it, and I was like, I was looking at the art style, and then I didn't realize till years later. I was like, wait a minute, that looks like just like Dragon Ball. And then I found out Akira Toriyama designed all the characters for Blue Dragon, and I was like, well, that explains it. And
Uh-huh.
it's
So,
I only ever played the demo, but everybody I know that played Blue Dragon says that game's really good. And not a super duper long campaign. It's a good introductory JRPG for younger people who want to learn how to get into JRPGs. It is challenging. I specifically remember that there are some boss battles that are a pain in the butt. Um,
hmm,
but if you just want a fun adventure in a like Japanese crazy wild world with these weird like animal soul creature things that you use to attack with, they're interesting. But that game is always on sale for stupid cheap. So
hmm,
if you want to pick it
okay.
up for cheap, it's always on sale.
Oh yeah. Um.
I
Now,
highly recommend
since
if you can
now,
find one in the
so I guess
wild
we
for
kind of
cheaper
pretty
than the
much.
digital price, just buy that one physical. and just do the conversion where you put the disc in and it just gives you like a free digital version. It's just so much better if you can do it that way. If you can
Right,
find Blue
right,
Dragon at a yard
right,
sale for
right.
like $2, do it.
Hmm. All right. Well, everybody, I think we kind of went through here. I think we just got. I think we're just pretty much done with the Xbox 360. So we got through with that. Now we're on to the Xbox One, and I know there are. Now I'm not a. I don't have that console. Everybody, I don't. But my friend Gannon does. Has the
I
Xbox
used
One.
to, yeah. I grew up on Xbox One. I don't have one now. My brother actually has that one now. So
So, but
it
he
was
knows
fun.
about what it looks like.
Well, yeah, I mean he has it, so of
Yeah,
course he
but
does.
now we have to talk about. Um, are there any designs versions of the Xbox One? Is it just the single
Um,
generation console, or there are multiple generations of the Xbox One?
so there's some refreshes. There's not really many. I wouldn't say generations of the Xbox One. I can look and see if there's something maybe I didn't know about it. But there was the base model, which is the big fat boy, much like how the PS4 had a fat boy as well, and then came out with a slimmer
Well, the
model later. But the
actually
original
no.
Xbox One
No, no, no,
is
no,
a
no.
beast.
The PlayStation Pro was the Fat Boy, the third
Right,
generation.
right.
That one, the first generation was is under a terabyte. It was just more of it was more of a compact, the first gen, and then you
Okay.
have the PS4 Slim, which is the it was the second gen is just the first layer, and then
Uh-huh.
you just double stack on the Pro, and the Pro is just a double stack. It's that, and that's the Fat Boy. The
Uh-huh.
Slim is the PS4. What they call the PS4 Slim is actually the second
Uh-huh.
gen, but the first gen you could say is a Slim. You could say the first generation is a Slim, is more compact, but
Yeah.
but they call it the second generation Slim. But the Pro is the Fat Boy. It's the Fat Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I don't know much on games for the Xbox One, but
There's a few
I do
exclusives,
know.
but the one was actually really weird because while there were games coming out on the one, they weren't specifically like most of the Xbox's library during that generation. There were not a lot of exclusives. There actually was a lot. This was the first generation where you got a lot of multi-platform games. Like a lot of the titles started being available in the PlayStation ecosystem as well. So
Okay, and so it was pretty. So it was kind of big or bad. I don't know. Oh, let's see here. Man. We got like a lot of games on here that is kind of meh. Some are good exclusives. Some of them was just meh. And of course, we got Halo Infinite. This is Halo 5 for the Xbox One,
yeah.
which of course, though, I think it's kind of like the four. I think it's kind of like Halo 4 in a way.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not the best in the world. Um, so and also we have the resales, and reshells on the Xbox One. Also has Game Pass. It has subscriptions and stuff now. Um, so yeah, we got
Mm-hmm.
a lot on that as well. But so Gannon, what else with the Xbox One that it has besides starting with the Game Pass and
Well,
the
the launch lineup
more of
was
the
actually all
online
right.
capability?
The launch lineup was not bad on the Xbox One. Let me look at that list real quick. Okay, so we had um, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. That one I think that one was also on 360, so that was a cross plat. Battlefield 4 cross platted. Call of Duty Ghosts actually was on both. Crimson
Mm-hmm.
Dragon, Dead Rising 3, FIFA 14, Fighter Within. I specifically remember Forza Motorsport 5 was a really big deal. That was a day one launch of a brand new HD Forza game. It was beautiful. Still is beautiful. Just Dance 2014, Killer Instinct, Lego Marvel Superheroes, Loco Cycle, Madden NFL 25, NBA 2K14, NBA Live 14, Need for Speed Rivals, Peckle 2, Rise Son of Rome. That was, I think, an exclusive, if I recall, for Xbox as well.
Mm-hmm.
Skylander Swap Force, Zoo Tycoon, and Zumba Fitness World Party. It's your favorite one. It's Zumba.
Ah. Hmm. Okay. Now, let's see here. Let's see here. Now, let's see here. We got well, there's more with the see now. There are some with the Xbox titles that with the Xbox One titles, the exclusive physical games on there. Some of them were okay. Some of them were just kind of mm,
Definitely one of the
you know what I
more
mean?
lackluster launches.
Yeah, not the best in the world though.
No.
Yeah. So pretty much gonna have to say um not much on those due to the fact that Xbox One is pretty much like the PS3. Would you agree? Uh, Again, would you agree that uh the would you agree that the Xbox One is like
Mm-hmm.
the uh PS3?
Yeah.
Yeah. So guys, everybody, if you ever watch
No, sorry,
this
PS4.
recap
PS4.
replay, what?
It's PS4 generation.
Well, PS4 has some good exclusives.
Yeah, they won the exclusives were that generation for sure.
So Xbox One is kind of like the PS4. Is that what you're saying? Really? So the Xbox One is pretty good. Oh, he's snoring. Uh oh. Oh boy. Well, everybody, um, looks like my Steam uh person here is asleep. Looks like uh I have to mute him. Um, so everybody, the Xbox One is kind of is either like the PS3, PS4. I don't know. I have to get some confirmation with him. But also everybody, for those that will be joining, wants to come find me on this here weekend on if you ever watch this here on replay and also want to know where I'm at, I am Blackfire Lightning, Ronnie J Lucas. I am on Facebook, Discord, and also I'm also on Twitch, and I am also on Facebook, Telegram. I'm everywhere, so you can find me. If you want to look up on my Facebook, I am Ronnie J Lucas. If you are on YouTube, I'm Blackfire. But just make sure you also hit like, uh, like and subscribe if you want to. You know. Let me see here. Let's see here. And we do this here. Make sure you are liked and subscribe. Make sure you like and subscribe right here on uh. Make sure you like and subscribe on my you know, just make sure. And then after that, it's going to be good. Uh, Also, don't forget. Um, oh yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna lie. It is really good. Um, you get all my content. You get all uh, my, my views. So come on by. And of course, so you will probably be able to find me on different ones as well. I'm not that very hard to find. I'm here all the time. Sometimes I will do a short video of some anything that's upcoming. Please come on by. Also, you can also find out on the Dingus Den. I am a very huge supporter on the Dingus Den, and the thing is, he is very good on his stuff. But as soon as I get a chance, so I might pop into one of his streams. I might pop in every now and then. So, but the Xbox One is definitely going to be a top notch one, but there has been a few other things on there as well. But we will probably get to um but after this one, we will be going to the Xbox X Series and S, and maybe the new generation console as well. So we will be getting to that. But let's see if he is asleep or is he awake. Gannon, Gannon.
Sorry, my microphone was doing something silly.
Oh, okay then. No, I thought you was asleep.
No, but I am dozing off a little.
Uh, well, I did before I muted you. I kind of asked you, is the Xbox One kind of like the PS4, or is it or is it kind of like the PS3?
It's more like the PS4.
Okay, so the PS so the Xbox One is a so the Xbox One is a pretty good console.
It's reliable. It gets the job done.
Okay, so it's on par with that. But so if we had to pick a console that is like the PS3, would it be the Wii U?
See, PS3 is a weird one, huh? The weird cookie. Um,
What about what about the Wii U?
if the Wii U and the 360 had a weird child, yeah, sure.
Now, okay, don't forget another one, the PS Vita.
That's where the PS3 and the Game Boy Advance have a baby.
Wow. Well, well, folks. So I have to say though, like I said, with the reshells and everything on the Xbox One, um, I mean, there has been a few good games on the Xbox One titles, but I mean, uh, there's not many games that we could probably name on the Xbox One, other than what that's good. There's not many. But mostly it's all multiplayer, and you can get it through Game Pass.
Hmm.
So there's not much that we could probably say or do. Um, so Gannon, do you have anything to add to with the Xbox One or anything like that?
Yeah, so
What?
so it actually dropped a few little games over the years. We got our Halo 5 Guardians we don't talk about. We got Sea of Thieves, Frankie's one of Frankie's favorite games, as well as one of my favorites, and Spencer's as well. And Chris, that's the game we all played together. Some of them played on PC. That was one of the first cross-platform games where we could actually play together, whether we were on, you know, Chris would be on PC. Spencer sometimes he'd jump between, Xbox or his PC. And then that when they ended up transferring that over, and now it's even available on PS5. You got three large gaming communities right there that can all play a game together. So that's always awesome. Um,
Hmm.
you'll love to see stuff like that. And then of course that was also the same generation where we got No Man's Sky, which had a horrible launch, horribly. But that game has not given up. They have stuck around for 10 years. They fixed all their issues, and they still keep putting out free DLC every year.
Mm. Okay, okay, okay. Um, so anything else that you want to add to with the Xbox One? Because I mean,
It came with a
you're the
Blu-ray player. It was the first Xbox with a Blu-ray player. That was pretty helpful.
okay,
So
okay,
that was actually we didn't have a Blu-ray player in my house, so that was our Blu-ray player.
okay,
So that's how I watched my
okay,
Blu-rays was on the Xbox One back at my parents' house.
okay, okay,
And
okay.
now and now I got my Series X, so if I ever want to, I can always hook it up to the TV, like the bigger TV, when I'm not playing on my monitor, and watch my Blu-rays that
Yeah.
way.
Now, hold on now, because let me tell you this here. Let me tell you straight up. Okay. Um, with the Xbox Series X, it may play Blu-rays, But I want to ask
It
you
plays
this here.
4K Blu-ray as well.
Okay, that's the question I want to ask you on that one.
Yes, when
So,
Series X came out,
but
they added 4K Blu-ray support.
okay, same thing as the PS5.
Correct.
Yeah. So, by that being said, there, everybody, even though I know that we're kind of jumping ahead of ourselves right now, but on the next on the next episode of the Xbox console discussions, we will be talking about the XS series of the Xbox, plus the new generation console leaks, and talking about Project Helix, the hybrid, the feel of a console, but
And you know what?
also a PC.
And before we close out, since we were on the topic of Xbox One, my buddy Trevor, I grew up with, he actually got one of these. It was when the One X reissue was coming out, the 4K version of better, higher quality of the. Hold on. So when that was coming out, they launched the Project Scorpio edition, and he actually got that one. I got to see it in real life. That is a beautiful reissue of the Xbox One. For the Xbox One
Uh
X.
huh.
That's the one. That's the Xbox One everybody forgets about, which is the 4K Xbox One, which came out, which was kind of the precursor to the Series X. And I would argue, and a
Oh,
lot of people, some might even argue, the One X Scorpio edition might be more powerful than the Series S.
really?
In certain departments, yes. Um, it had just other features and things that was really cool it could do. Now the Series S is very underpowered. That's the budget Xbox this current generation, so not as powerful. It's meant to be for the budget gamer, which I find hilarious now because all these RAM prices went up, and a Series S is now almost as much. I think like $450, $500 now, which was the base price of the Series X when it came out.
But the Series X is more because it's got a physical hard drive.
But since we're talking about the projects, that's the big one I remember was hearing Project Scorpio, and now we have Project Helix. So
Okay, but I want to ask you this. I want to ask you this here though. The reason why that the X series is more expensive than the Series S is because that the Series X not only is bigger, but
has
also
has better hardware as
it's
well.
got a disk drive. Well, not only that, it's got a disk drive.
It's got the disk drive. It's got better hardware inside the box itself. And if I remember correctly, someone said it's like the S is light, but first thing I noticed when I got my X, and Spencer was telling me it's the same way with PS5. They're both very heavy consoles. They're big bricks, and the reason why
And
is they
also,
put like a titanium shell around. I think it was the motherboard.
okay. And also another thing though, it's going to be the oh, let me think. Yeah, let me think. The Series S is all digital.
Correct.
No
Which
disc, no
now,
anything.
now
It's
with
all
this whole PS5 discussion about now we're all talking about digital games and digital gaming rights and all that stuff right now. Now I'm starting to like look at all these people that had the Series S, and I'm like, I still have discs. You don't, but it doesn't really matter because most of the games nowadays, you pop the disc in, the game's not even on the disc anyways. So it essentially just becomes a paperweight. It's just one giant Blu-ray player once they decide to end support. It sucks, but that's the way it is.
hmm. Well, I mean, but here's this though. In 2028, um, our PS5s. I mean, we still could launch disc because we got the disc drive.
Yes, but I'm wondering if the PS6 comes out around then, what will be supported and what won't.
Well, I said this here. With that being said, the I
No.
believe PlayStation is probably gonna probably will they're gonna realize what mistake they've done and they're probably gonna do a disc drive.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
Yeah, well, PlayStation are really fuck ups and they fucked up a lot of shit.
Well, they dug their own hole. That's their problem to figure out now. Oh well.
Yep. So I'm
The
gonna say
worst
this
the worst
here.
thing Microsoft can do right now is screw themselves. Which either way it doesn't matter. With these RAM prices, computer prices, no matter what the next console is going to be, everyone's going to have to pay a stupid amount of money regardless. But you know what's funny? I find this hilarious. Somehow, the winner always ends up becoming one of two camps. If you're on the PC side and you've already saved up enough money to get a really good PC, Steam wins. But if you're on the console side still, Nintendo always wins in the end. The reason being,
Because they still
they're
producing
always the cheapest
physical.
console. That is it. Cheapest console and physical.
That's true.
Nintendo
That's
doesn't
true.
care about graphics. They never did.
And
They always had the worst graphics, but they had some of the best games.
hmm
And people are
and the
starting to
best
realize that
nostalgia.
Nintendo was kind of right all along. It was never about graphics. It was always about gameplay. And these big studios, you can keep screaming at them over and over and over again. It could be the most beautiful 4K game you've ever seen in your life, but if that story is garbage, no one wants to play it. I have
Yep.
seen
Yep.
I have seen N64 games with some of the most horrible, blocky graphics tell the best stories, and everyone wants to play it.
hmm Yep.
It's not
Yep.
about the graphic in 2026. It's
That
not about the
is.
graphics anymore. It's always about gameplay. It always has been.
It's always has been gameplay. Always. Gameplay is definitely the number one type of game, number one type of way, and that wins players' hearts. And if we see gameplay
Yeah.
of how things look, it works. And like, okay, I, I'm gonna name one. I'm gonna name one. No, you know what? No, I'm gonna name several games from the N64, and I am going to just go flat out say it. And it is it's going to be Spider-Man, Rayman 2, uh which one what else is it? Is it oh, excuse me, sorry. Um Another one that's blocky that the graphics on them. It's
Petrosphere.
let me think of one. I know one. Um,
So,
Star Wars Pod Racer,
yep, not the best
Shadows
looking
of the
game. Very, very,
Empire.
very blocky in a lot of ways, but still a bunch of fun.
hmm
Did you say
And
Shadows of the
also
Empire?
Conker's Bad Fur Day. Shadows of the Empire, yes.
I love Shadows. I've got a special place in my heart for Shadows. I love that game.
And
Never did
Conker's
play
Bad Fur
Conkers.
Day.
Never played it, but I've heard nothing but great things, funny things. The legendary Pooh.
Yeah. So, that being said, worst bad graphics,
Doesn't matter.
but
Doesn't matter.
awesome gameplay.
Best games. And ironically,
Best games.
those are the games you never forget, even if they look horrible. And what I find funny is when you like go back and you're always like thinking nostalgically about those games. Like for some reason, even in your head, you remember those games looking so good. You're like, oh, it looks so great. And then you actually go back and play them, and you're like, yeah, they're not. They don't look so great.
But who
I get
cares about
something about those
graphics?
early 3D, that early 3D generation of games, like from the the early Sega graphics on like Sega CD and 32X, all the way up through that like first generation of like Xbox, PS2, and GameCube. Something about that generation, we remember the games looking better than they actually were. I don't know why.
I love you.
But I have to say though, those games were the bomb on. Uh, even Sega Genesis. When you think about it, the Sega Genesis with oh shoot, the Mortal Kombat's and
Which that was a
uh
gaming marvel on its own. They used real actors to for animations for that, real actors and costumes.
oh but yeah, and of course
Revolutionary.
another one. Oh yeah. Oh yes. And also the uh let me think of another one that it's a pretty good one. Um don't and also got Bubsy uh and then we have um another one um got some of the Spider-Man games, Batman games, Superman games on the Genesis. We got like
We don't talk about Superman 64. That is a bad 3D game.
oh bad gameplay.
Very bad and bad gameplay. Correct. We don't talk about that. That is the cursed game. We'll put that in
I'm not talking
the
about the
we'll put that in the desert landfill with ET.
right, but I'm going to say this here. I'm talking about back in. I'm talking about back in the Genesis, not in '64.
The Sonic games, those levels where you had to go through like the pipe tube running ones, those were 3D.
Yeah. But here's the thing.
And by
Uh
that I mean the bonus levels, not the main gameplay. That's still side scroller platform.
oh well yeah. Oh, I got a bad one here. I got one. Sonic Spinball.
Very weird pinball game. I wouldn't consider that a great pinball game. It was all right. It was all right. I'll give it a okay. I'll give it a okay.
Mm-mm.
It
But
beats
I
Doctor
know.
Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. That's for sure.
But actually, there's two versions of Sonic Spinball and Robotics Mean Bean Machine.
Yes.
Game Gear, and that was oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody, um, there are some games that is way worse, and there are some of that
Oh yeah.
it looks bad in graphics, but best gameplay.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, some best gameplays. Now, but here's this though: you can take the Legend of Zelda worst graphics, but great gameplay.
I can't name a single Zelda game that was considered bad, other than I've heard some people say Zelda 2 wasn't the best. I get it. It is what it is. But outside of that, I don't think there's really been a bad Zelda game per se. They're at least fun in one way or
Um,
another.
I would probably say, um, now I'm going to talk about the Ocarina of Time. Okay. Some say the graphics on there is just not
They've
to the
aged.
hype. It kind of look
They've aged.
a age. And you
But the
got some that look
gameplay,
like, but the gameplay of it is phenomenal. The
legendary.
story
For
was
the N64,
legend.
the fact they managed to even program a game like that on the N64, and the way it plays, the way the story rolls out, it can't get better than that. I mean, it's legendary.
And you got to have that expansion pack. Don't forget it.
Only required for Majora's Mask, but yes, it makes both games look better.
Yeah. And also everybody, I got some news for you guys. For those that are retro gamers, and of course, so if you now if you cannot, I'm going to say this here. Um, if you don't like keep using the AVs and AVs keep going out and all this, you can. And also, if you don't have the AV hookups, if you
You get
don't
about
have them, you
$600.
can do
Retro Tank.
now. Now for those has the still has the N64. For those that still have the N64 console and different ones here, you can get. Now you do have a N64 AV converter. You got an AV converter, but you can have an HDMI converter. You can convert your old N64 to an HDMI.
Correct. You have to do a little bit of surgery to do it, and it involves going in and changing some of the internals on the board. But there
Oh
is
no
a
no no no
convert.
no 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 no. Actually, there is maybe a converter part, but it's a cord. Okay, not on the
Oh,
internal of the console. No, it's a
because
cord, and you can't.
I've seen people actually do the internal swap for the video out to HDMI.
No. It's all done through the back end of the console. Um, it's just the back end. It's just just the cord. Okay. Uh, so and also you can find these here on Temu, Amazon, AliExpress. You can find different ones, and for cheap. I'm looking. You looking maybe the most expensive one you might find it for maybe over $5, and some of them are like two, three, like maybe like $1 to $2 for HDMI converter for the N64. Yeah. So I've looked that up already. So that's good. Oof. And so yeah, that one there is. Don't worry, I already looked that one up. So, but now also for those that wants to know about the Xbox 360, you could do AV or you can do HDMI. But if I were you, if you want to get the best graphical gameplay, best of both worlds, do HDMI. But if you don't want to do HDMI, you can always do AV for the lower quality. It's totally your choice if you want to stay that way so it won't hurt your eyes. And I am not going to blame you guys for that. It's totally your choice. So, yeah. So, with that being said, um, is there anything else you want to add to this here, or we're done?
No, not for tonight. I think we pretty much covered everything we wanted to.
Okay. Well, everybody,
Other than the
this is
Kinect,
going to be.
we're not gonna talk about the Xbox One Kinect.
Okay, I did. Okay, first of all, I know there's a 360 Connect. I did not know about the Xbox
So
One Connect.
the launch Xbox One came with a Kinect, and I did not get an Xbox One at launch because I waited till they did one right after launch because people were complaining because they were charging extra because the Kinect was in the box. A lot of people got mad about that, so they ended up releasing two models, one with and one without.
Okay, well,
And most people obviously got the one without because not everybody wanted to connect.
right. Okay, well, at least we got that out of the way. Um, everybody, I am Ronnie J. Lucas, Blackfire Lightning. Uh, like I said, you will be able to find me on Twitch, Facebook. If you want to pop in and try and find me on Messenger, you're more than welcome. I'll be happy to answer any kind of questions you have regarding any of the games and
Hmm.
stuff. And of course, so if you want to be on live stream, uh, I am doing it on StreamYard. So all you got to do is just come find me, and we will talk about a show. And if you want to come in and talk about all your games, all your what interview you want to do, we will be. I would be happy to include you in on that. So we will be able to get that done for you if you want to show off
Hmm.
what games you like, which ones that it's your favorite, which one's not, or whatever you want to go with, or if you want to continue on, or if you want to go on, tell me about on the discussions on my PlayStation, Nintendo, Sega, or whatever one that I've done. If you got something you want to add to it, I'll be happy to put you on, and we will do the discussion. So, and also we will have a lot of different questions and everything. So, yeah. And also you will find me here on YouTube, Discord. I am Blackfire Lightning on Discord, so you find me there as well. And same thing as on Facebook. So, uh, so uh, and also, my co-host Gannon 136. He is also on Twitch, Twitter, X, and Facebook, Discord, and Twitch. Please, come find us. And also remember, Gannon, are you and also don't you going to be doing some more of your flight simulators anytime soon? Are you going to do any of your flight simulators?
Nothing coming up. I've been taking kind of a break from streaming, so if I am flying, it's off stream. So for now, the break continues. But I think when we come back, we're gonna be playing Halo 3 ODST.
Okay. Y'all, everybody's going to be watching him do Halo 3. Ain't that nice, everybody? Ha ha ha. So,
Maybe Saturday. Who knows?
well, that is great. Y'all will be able to watch him do that. Now, for me, otherwise, I probably won't. I don't know if I will or not. I'm not 100% sure. Because I am working Saturday night. Won't be able to stream Saturday night. So everything on the last episode of the Xbox console discussions. We are it's going to be postponed until I get a good Wednesday or Saturday off. And of course, we are going to go big on the X series and the S and the Project Helix part, and of course all the other stuff that, and also the Xbox Ally is also going to be including. It's going to be included. I have to include it because it's just a small thing of it. And it's going to be on the next episode. So, with that being said, uh, um, I am Blackfire Lightning, and this has been your pastime Xbox console discussion part 2, Xbox 360 games and Xbox One. Good night, goodbye, and I see you next time. And let me just say, let's take a little, let's go ahead and bounce. Let's go ahead and bounce on to a little music and just little, let's just go for a little bit of music.